Today we're heading to Northern New Hampshire self-storage. It's owned by a guy named Mike Lumpkin.
Right, Mike. He's been in the business, 21 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And for him, evictions, the hassle, he actually kind of liked it.
Liked it? How come?
Well, he saw it as a potential treasure hunt. Seriously. He apparently found things like old muskets, even a diamond necklace once.
Wow. Okay. But Unit 27, that was different, wasn't it? The tenant was Joe Roberts.
Totally different. Yeah, Joe Roberts. This wasn't just about missed payments. The security footage was odd.
Very odd. Joe was there like every single day, and he kept the AC set to exactly 68 degrees. Always.
68 degrees? In a storage unit?
Yeah, and he was constantly hauling these big garbage sacks in and out. I mean, it looked like he was living there. You could even see a bed frame on the camera feed.
Okay, so clearly something unusual. But it's not really about Joe's living situation, is it?
No, not exactly. It goes much deeper. We're looking at this decades-long history tied specifically to Unit 27, a history of, ritual revenge.
Right, a kind of supernatural mess turning this storage locker into, something else entirely. Our mission today is really to unpack the mechanics of this curse of Unit 27.
And the foundation of the unit, literally the concrete slab, is key. Turns out Mike's father, Michael Garrett Lumpkin, built the place 21 years ago.
Okay.
He was consumed by revenge. He blamed the former sheriff, Deagle Hughes, for murdering his son, Will. Will was only 27.
Oh, wow. So how does that connect to the unit?
Well, Michael, the father, he apparently used some kind of occult chant, paralyzed Deagle.
Wait, paralyzed him?
Yeah, and then buried him alive in a coffin right under the spot where they were about to pour the concrete for Unit 27.
So buried him alive. Jeez. So Deagle became the ghost, the entity.
Exactly. The trapped Unit 27 tenant that Mike, the son, started seeing in hallucinations later. Always with that threat.
I will cut you deep.
Yeah, I remember that bit. Chilling. Super chilling. And because Deagle was trapped, but, active, he started luring people. Which brings us back to Joe Roberts.
The guy living in the unit.
Right. And Joe had his own dark secret. He'd apparently just murdered his wife, Joanne.
Just before moving in? How?
Get this. With a Man of Iron action figure, dumped her body near Acres Pond. Deagle sort of sensed this darkness in Joe, the killer aspect.
So Deagle lured him in.
How? With a newspaper ad? Half-price unit. Classic trap.
Okay, this gets stranger. Joe goes to sign the lease, and he meets twins.
Yeah, two owners who looked identical. One was Deagle, the entity in the unit. The other was Michael, the father.
Wait, the father was dead, wasn't he?
He was, but after Deagle killed him, somehow Michael came back. Not trapped like Deagle, but as this stronger sort of spectral administrator, a twin form.
A ghost administrator. Okay, what happened at this meeting?
It was bizarre. Michael whacked Deagle, the entity twin, with a tennis racket.
A tennis racket.
Serious. Seriously. Deagle collapsed, and this dark purple ooze splattered all over the wall. Glowing ooze.
Purple ooze. Okay. And Joe just signed the lease after that.
Apparently. But later, Deagle scratched him that same cut you deek threat and locked him inside the unit.
So Joe's trapped now.
Woke up inside Unit 27. Found a note. Unit 27 management, it said. Make sure to take out the garbage every day or die forever.
Take out the garbage. The garbage sacks he was seen hauling.
Those must be it. And then he saw the ooze again melting the floor. He fell right through.
Fell where?
Onto skeletons and Deagle's coffin. Trapped under the unit, the newest employee, I guess.
Unbelievable. So the Joe Roberts, Mike, saw every day at the gate, punching in code 2727. That wasn't Joe.
No, that was Michael, the father's persona, keeping up appearances, moving Joe's 372 action figures around.
Maintaining the facade. The AC at 68 degrees, the garbage sacks. It was all part of maintaining the curse.
Seems like it. The temperature maybe stabilized the ooze, and the sacks were, the cursed byproduct. Something had to be disposed of.
Which leads us to today. Mike finally goes into Unit 27 himself.
Yeah. And he finds one of Joe's action figures, the purple ooze. It's dripping the actual stuff.
And he touches it.
He touches it, and his skin just starts disintegrating. Instantly.
Oh.
Then Deagle appears, and he delivers that final line, I told you I would cut you deep. And that was it for Mike.
So Mike was just the final eviction casualty.
Essentially. And now, the cycle continues, but differently. Deagle, the original victim buried alive, and Michael, his spectral twin administrator.
What about them?
They're trapped together now. Their penance is to dispose of 12 pounds of that toxic purple ooze every single day.
Now where they take it?
Into Umbagog Lake. It's Michael's final revenge, really. prolonging Deagle's torment through this endless, awful labor.
So think about this. This whole storage facility, it wasn't just built on concrete. It was built on ritual revenge.
Yeah. And the price for not paying your rent on Unit 27, it wasn't losing your stuff. It was getting pulled into this supernatural, murderous work crew. Forever.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What kind of unfinished business, what kind of grudge could be so powerful it turns this simple self-storage unit into someone's personal toxic purgatory? Something to think about.